Hey guys, this is you from Coffee Fukuoka. In this module, we'll be talking about cupping and comparing your coffee. Now, when I talk about cupping, I am not talking about the professional way that most roasters or coffee professionals do, because that style of cupping is a little bit different. They use hot water and they pour it directly onto the grinds and they create a layer, and then they push away the layer of coffee, and then they use a very special type of spoon, and then they measure the fragrance, the body, the flavor profiles and other things. So it's a bit more sophisticated. What I am suggesting is just a simple way for you to start getting the differences of the coffee at home. So let's say that you buy two different types of coffee. They can be single origin or it can even be a blend. It doesn't matter. So if you want to find out the difference or get used to like the different flavor profiles, the body, the smoothness and other different aspects, fragrance as well, there's a very easy way to do it. So what you can do is you can make two different cups of coffee, and then you should let them cool down a little bit just so that it becomes easier for you to understand and perhaps better get the flavors, the fragrance, everything. So what you should do is you should first sip one of the cups, one of the coffee, and you should just like swish it around your mouth, so around your tongue, and you should also try sipping it a bit more like strongly so that you have a bit of the coffee vapor hitting the back of your mouth, the back of your tongue. That allows you to better understand the flavor profiles. And then what you can do is you can get a piece of paper, write down the fragrance, flavor profiles, the texture, and then like the body. You can also measure like the smoothness if you want. And after that, just drink some water so that you can clean your palate. Then you want to take a sip of the other cup and do the same thing, record everything. Now you have a very good sort of data set so that you can compare the two coffees, see what's different and see what you might have picked up, which is in one coffee and which is not in the other coffee. If you keep doing this, you'll actually get really good at discerning the various flavor profiles that exist in coffee, and you'll also become very, very proficient in the way you express your flavor profiles and the way you express whatever that's special about that coffee. And the reality is that everyone has a different way of expressing the coffee, because whatever that the flavor profiles that they are getting, it's all related to whatever they had when they were young, or whatever that was in their memories. So for example, maybe like apple could be very much related to cinnamon, maybe because your mother made like apple cinnamon pie when you were young, or I'm not sure, like if you get some flavor of nuts, maybe you can remember the peanut butter that you had when you were young, or something like that. So everyone has a different memory that is attached to the flavor profile, and you're very free to express them however you want to. But if you want to become a bit more professional and you want to use like really cool words, I have a flavor wheel website. You can check this out. It's not my website, it's provided by the Specialty Coffee Association of, I think this is America. You can check the types of flavors that they have, which most people use to make sure that there's some kind of relevancy to everybody. And yeah, that's how you can actually start cupping and become really, really good at finding out the differences in coffee. Alright guys, I hope you learned a lot from this module. I will see you in the next one.